It's a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming out, we can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, knocking out bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is
Guys, and welcome to EPW Destruction. We are live from London, England, and what a card we have tonight. As we have two people debuting. I think we have someone debuting.
Dominance will be established, and it all starts right now.
So we are live, and for our first matchup, Triple C takes on Amir Bates, and you can see that stretcher there just in case. And Triple C, this man obviously suspended for 2 weeks and fined $10,000. But suspension never worked, as he attacked Jack Hayabusa along with Crimson Black, which has led the GM to making a first blood match here tonight. So expect to see that, and that is not even the main event. Our main event is Douglas Stuart versus Ken Woods. As you can see, this man obviously losing to Amir Bates in his first matchup, so of course he'll want to pick up a victory here against Amir Bates, and then so Amir Bates, of course, a part of FOF, and he signed it just recently. Signed a contract, I think, with T, or Texas Federation Pro Wrestling, I think it's called. So their first signing over there was Amir Bates. So big things from him, and look at him. Like I said before, he is a completely different person.
Weighing in at 218 pounds.
So 218 pounds, I think it was, and to see where
it will be legal to take the action anywhere within this arena. That's right, there will be no count out.
He could end up in his careers a year from now. I mean, let's take a look at people in EPW who have risen in just since the start of EPW, and we haven't even been here a year. We have, I mean, look at, let's take, I mean, some big stars. Let's look at like Oscar Elliott, probably one of the biggest cruiserweights to ever step foot in EPW.
Matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an
And
insatiable appetite to be number one.
Matches like this rarely end
a flying forearm
which is what makes them so unpredictable.
down and arm drag.
This might be it. Oh my!
And drop kick. Amir Bates, not where he wants to be, and of course his match is a falls count anywhere. as per the GM's rule.
That'll do some serious.
And Amir Bates, the sit-out stunner, or trying to stun him anyway. Sit-out jawbreaker, you could say. And spinning that arm right around. And of course, his tag partner, Connor Green, and Amir Bates, obviously, I think tag partners. So big things from them. And what was that drop kick to the back?
He's starting to.
And Amir Bates being picked up.
Quickly.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump.
And that neck crank.
Nothing to worry about.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything.
Still cranking at that neck. Was not letting go. And Amir Bates able to get out of it.
Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a falls count anywhere match means that this contest can literally end.
And it's backbreaker by Amir Bates. I mean, by Triple C to Amir Bates, and Triple C a completely different person. And a running super kick, I think that was, or running boot. I don't know, jumping big boot maybe. I don't know what that was. And a powerbomb, no hurricanrana.
In a match like this, that's just the way it is. There's really no way around it.
And again, that elbow.
Can end anywhere, which means we could see this match.
And spinning out of the elbow.
The locker room, heck, it could even end outside the streets. And on top of that, it's
and up and a moonsault.
Anything is legal in this match, guys.
Into the pin for the win. 1, 2, and no, a 2 count kick out by Amir Bates.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Devastating elbow.
And Triple C with all this momentum. This match going all his way.
You know, I'd say the Falls Count Anywhere match was popularized back in the Attitude Era.
Can he beat Amir Bates?
I remember Pat Patterson and
And again with that lion salt or moonsault off the ropes. Springboard moonsault.
Looking for all the
1, 2.
competitor. He's not going down yet. Too soon.
And just a 2 count.
Byron mentioned the Pat Patterson
Disbelief
alley fight.
by Triple C.
Elements of a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And here we go, setting up. And that all those knees to the face.
That's his
This should be it. This would be it. 1, 2. And no, a kick out by Amir Bates once again.
But it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Triple C
What a stomp.
cannot afford to get frustrated.
Oh, nasty.
Otherwise, things will go Amir Bates' way. And to the outside goes Amir Bates.
To the floor.
So does Triple C. And kicking up the dirt. And into the pin.
What a match.
1, 2. And no, just a 2 count.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
Showing some quickness there.
And Amir Bates now in control. Or got some control. And kick. Oh, bringing that kick around.
His shoulders are
And
down.
a foot. 1, 2. And no. Amir Bates not able to pick up the victory, even though with that kick out of nowhere. And Amir Bates sending Triple C back into the ring.
Somebody gets seriously injured.
And a knee to the back.
He has a weapon. Looking for the win.
And a shoulder block.
Can he finish the...
And another shoulder block.
It was only a matter of time.
And no. Triple C being able there, but Amir Bates up on the top rope and a double axe handle.
When this guy's on, look out. Uh-oh. Look at this blue thunderbomb. This has got to be it. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. And this has got to be it.
2 count kick out.
Did he kick out of that? So resourceful. Here it comes. He's got him. Paradise from out of wide midair. What? That's what he was looking for, Michael. Will it be? I think so.
Pull the pin. 1, 2. And no, a 2 count kick out. Me Bates, can't believe it. Chucking everything at Triple C. Triple C. Oh, Me Bates now with a big splash. And Triple C with a kneeling jawbreaker. And what? They're smashing those heads into the smashing that head into the turnbuckle. He's relentless. What is this? Got him up. Down, a backbreaker. That back just straight into that knee.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Oh, going right after the neck. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like
This is another moonsault.
That was beautiful. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier. That changes everything.
Me Bates.
He's going for the...
Might not be able to kick out of this pin. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count.
And he got a near fall out of it. How in the world? Uh-oh, he's in trouble.
Triple C now setting up once again.
This is
Again, running and bringing those knees to the face and pulling him down right into those knees. 1, 2. And now Amir Bates kick it out.
I thought for sure that was it.
I don't know how Amir Bates did it, but Amir Bates somehow, some way kicking out.
Kick finds it. Oh, straight forearm.
And a right hand. And now Amir Bates.
This being legal. This could lead to a disqualification.
And that basement, or rolling basement drop kick.
I don't think he has much left.
Working on those legs. Do a submission hold. Pulling on those legs, but letting him out.
Makes him one of the best in the business. Uh-oh. Look at this.
And again, a spin out powerbomb.
Game, set, match. This one is over. You're gonna want to
Lifting him up, but no, an elbow to the stomach.
Talk about rocking the jaw.
And a knee to the back.
What a knee.
And a kick to the back of the head by Amir Bates.
Beautiful technique.
Rolling through into the pin. Referee might want to count 1, 2. No, 2 count kick out.
Frustration starting to build. Wow, what's it going to take? Oh, no.
And stomping away on that arm.
Your elbow. He's playing with him now.
And Amir Bates setting him up, and that kick again.
Can he finish him off here?
Connecting. This may just be enough for Triple C.
Here's the cover.
Oh, maybe enough for Amir Bates too. And no, at 2.5.
Fresh.
2 3/4. I don't know how Amir Bates did it.
Oh, man. He's going.
Amir Bates now going high,
He knows he's in trouble.
going up top, telling Triple C
He's
to
getting shaky. This could be the end.
get up.
Incoming.
And
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh, look at Northern Lights. That's how you put an exclamation point on the penny predicament. 2. Oh, I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that. I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Look at this. He's lining him up. Now he's breaker. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what would. Look at this. 1, 2.
might not be able to kick out, but he still does. I don't know how Amir Bates is still in this. Amir Bates in Triple C. 1, 2, and no, just a 2 count kick out.
No quit in this man tonight. Oh boy, he is rolling.
And a leg sweep. And a kick to the midsection. Rolling through. What is this? Into an armbar. And got that headed triangle choke. Nowhere to go. And Triple C will have to tap out.
It's cinched in.
Amir Bates. With that momentary counter.
These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Took the opportunity, rolled him through.
Look at him go. Almost forgot about this one. Oh, I can't believe this. I really enjoyed it.
You can see lifting him up and down. And Amir Bates picks up a big victory.
Big win here to start the show. If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long.
Bow and arrow once again. Amir Bates shooting that bow and arrow.
Believe it or not,
That just went straight through Triple C
more.
as he picks up the victory here. As we head on to our next matchup.
Part of me hoped Saxon would have got
So,
lost on the way to the announce table.
I mean, once the leave us in the dark on certain things,
Such luck.
but Ace will look to pick up another victory against Dennis King, who of course looks to pick up his first victory here in EPW. And here he is, Dennis King.
And his opponent from deep in the
Making his way to the ring.
weighing in at 185 pounds, Dennis King.
So, I mean, different, but nonetheless, still wants to pick up a victory. And as he will look to pick up a victory.
It's time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up. And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
Dennis King, of course, participating in that 6-man tag team match. And slowly makes his way to the ring. As he kind of looks into the crowd. As this match gets underway, Ace will look to
Singles action is
come out straight out of the gate with a neck breaker.
What's going to happen? I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Of course, defeating Jason Marcus in a super kick
That was unreal.
into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Ace
Unreal performance.
makes quick work. I mean, really quick, even no highlights.
Some win for this young man. One of the biggest in his career.
And Ace picks up a big victory.
Respect to both competitors.
And looks to like a sign of respect here.
And this I love. This I absolutely.
And he has a sign of respect.
Maybe you should have taken a page out of that kid's book in your career, Corey.
A handshake from Ace. And from Dennis King. And Ace continues on with his celebrations. As Ace picks up a massive victory. And we are here with our next matchup as the Icon Juice takes on Nick Adams.
Way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Icon Juice.
So, of course, Nick Adams making his debut against the Gangster in that 2-on-1 handicap matchup.
What should we expect to see here tonight?
And when asked about it,
He
he said he's seen an opportunity and he took it.
Matches we've seen in a very long time.
So he's seen the opportunity and he took it. So, of course, this man, the Icon, will look to pick up a victory, another victory again. But this time, he will look to pick up a victory against this man, Nick Adams, who is accompanied by Lily Ramirez.
His opponent, accompanied by Lily Ramirez, and from Kentucky, weighing in at 258 pounds.
So Nick Adams will look to pick up another victory. You can see accompanied by his wife Lily Ramirez.
We have here to start off this night, guys.
Am I glad to check twice?
And I might mention Lily Ramirez, a UFC fighter. As you can see. As this match gets underway.
Finally, these two are in the ring where their grudge can get settled.
No more excuses. We're going to find out who the better superstar
An overhand punch, a kick to the leg, and a basement drop kick to the knee. And again, a kick and a DDT.
Down hard. What a stomp. Good grief. This might be it.
And a right hand.
Oh, man.
Nick Adams not in the place he wants to be.
Look at this. He let it go. Curious decision there, Michael.
And Nick Adams with a reversal on the clothesline.
Ouch. Scoop slam.
And a flip slam. Nick Adams picking up juice, but a reversal. And working on that arm now, slamming that arm into the ground. And a pin one, but no, not enough to get a 2 count even.
Here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
Lifting him up with a German suplex, or geez, looks like a German suplex, but not the traditional German suplex. And slamming that arm into the ground.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
And Nick Adams into the corner and then into the mat.
Big move. Oh, nasty impact. Nice. Shut it down.
And what is this? Nick Adams trying to get up, but a stomp.
To the back of the neck.
This could be it, guys.
Going for the cover.
Pin 1, 2, 3, and Juice makes quick work of Nick Adams. And as we see some of these highlights,
I always enjoy watching him perform.
And Juice
Here is your winner, the Icon.
celebrates his victory against Nick Adams. Of course, Juice a part of the Villain Club.
Any indication of what to expect here tonight? We are in for an amazing evening.
What a way to kick off the night. Don't go anywhere, folks.
And as we head into the night, so we are here with our next matchup, which is a champion versus champion matchup. And as Xavier Walker, our EPW World Champion, makes his way
The following
to the ring, as you can see,
tables match
that World Championship in which he defeated the Gangster.
from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds,
So 215 pounds.
wrestling world champion, the Icon, Xavier
So
Walker.
the Extreme Pro Wrestling World Champion, Xavier Walker, will look to pick up a victory
Guys, we have two
and,
WWE's most
I mean, of course,
ready to square.
a major victory here tonight if he's able to defeat the US Champion and gain some momentum. But of course, Jason Marcus coming off a loss last week. As you can see, I think that says Prospect Kings on the back of his jacket. So I mean, to see where he could come out in this matchup. Does he come out on top? And Jason Marcus will of course look to pick up a victory.
And his opponent, from Dayton,
And Jason Marcus is just straight to the ring.
120 pounds, the United States champion.
So the EPW US champion,
The champ looks heading into this one.
I'm impressed, Michael. Sometimes you see a champion look a little
Jason Marcus,
when the title is not on the line, but that's clearly not the case here tonight.
will look to pick up a victory. Of course, not able to defeat Ace last week, in which Ace made quick work of Dennis King earlier tonight, I might mention.
Singles action is underway.
And here we
In this
go.
one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to
This
happen.
tables matchup is spinebuster right out of the gate.
Sometimes that's all you can do.
This is savage, Cole. The human body
Jason
is
Marcus.
designed to be thrown through furniture. And I can't
Multiple stunts in the midsection
game plan
and an elbow.
at all, knowing that the title is not on the line here tonight.
This is a knee in the midsection, a kick, an elbow, another knee, and a running knee this time. Xavier Walker with the momentum.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
And under the bottom rope. Of course, this is a tables matchup. And Xavier Walker looks to grab that table and just face first onto the other side of that table.
This is the type of
And again inside the ring and outside. Once again, and a slap but rolling out of the way. Kick but no reversal.
Unscathed. I know it's early, but if things stayed the way they
And into the ring.
are, this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
And drop kick but no. Another reversal and an elbow. Connects with that table and sends the table into the face of Xavier Walker and a clothesline by Jason Marcus. Jason Marcus now looks to pick up that table and lean the table. No.
So many different ways.
Second thoughts and uppercut.
Through the table in a table match.
Connected with that midsection.
To start off as
He just lifted him up and a suplex.
Under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know
The double leg drop.
momentum can be reversed, and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
What is this? Spinning him around.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba.
Xavier Walker with the momentum, but Jason Marcus with a kneeling jawbreaker. And
all that matters is that you
don't know what that was, but nonetheless he connected. Looked like he went to go for a big boot, which distracted Xavier Walker to prepare for the big boot, but then came around with a clothesline.
The incredible pain from crashing through it.
Creative move there.
One split second can be the difference.
And a backbreaker.
Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several
and under the ropes again.
Matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment.
Xavier Walker brings the other table inside to the ring. And a knee there.
Tables match for the United States Championship.
Yeah, the knee connecting the face, and again that knee to the side of the face.
With his unbelievable.
And as he picks up Xavier Walker.
Oh boy.
Now reversal.
You spoke about Kofi Kingston's table.
An elbow.
Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual
drop kick
took a back seat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid.
And over left hand.
Seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drew
an elbow
with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope
and up and
Sheamus
down
through the table to earn the United States Championship. You want to talk about
up and down again?
Famers taking things to the extreme. The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
And a knee, running knee to the midsection, and they may have just winded Jason Marcus. And Xavier Walker not quite getting Jason Marcus, and that could be the turning point in this matchup as Jason Marcus starts to use this table.
Wrestling War 89 pay-per-view.
And Xavier Walker looks hurt.
In the early 90s called Extreme
Across the road, but no.
ECW
And the snapmare
through tables all the time.
lifting him up.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables.
And into the table. And again into that table, bouncing off that table. And for a third time, bouncing off the corner of that table. And again into that table.
What a match!
In the midsection of Jason Marcus must be hurting right now as he gets sent into the table once again.
We want tables!
And again, just working away at that midsection.
There's no quit in these guys, but unfortunately only one of them can be victorious here tonight.
And again, into that table.
Look out!
Once again into that table. Jason Marcus just being sent to that table time after time. And again into that table. You can see really starting to hurt that midsection as Jason Marcus comes slower and slower.
Who will it be?
Jason Marcus now. No reversal. A boot to the face and a backbreaker. And a knee to the face.
Looking at it, you gotta believe this one.
And that kick right above the head.
Oh my goodness!
And Xavier Walker now bouncing off that table.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
And again, Xavier Walker into the table. And an Irish whip over the rope. And no, a reversal.
Well scouted there.
Brilliant analysis, Saxon.
And again, Jason Marcus into that table once again. And once again into that table.
At At some point, the referee
Again into that table.
stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
And again. And guys, what is this? The gangster staring down the barrel to Xavier Walker. What is this? Xavier Walker just watching him come over? I don't think Xavier Walker really knows what's happening. Xavier Walker frozen in disbelief. You can see walking across those ropes. Then the knee to the back, Xavier Walker.
At the 2015 TLC,
And couple body blows.
called on their extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino.
Body blows. Xavier Walker
Elimination tables match. People were flying
looks to
everywhere that night. And in classic ECW fashion,
a reversal.
cans and kendo sticks.
Xavier Walker
15's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus
can't really revert. I don't know what's happening. Xavier Walker, not really reversing.
all four members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family.
It was just a suplex by the gangster.
ECW's originals love a brawling clash
Xavier Walker.
to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley were eliminated, and they didn't.
Of course, Xavier Walker still hasn't moved.
Everything
And he just rolls over.
The power of the Wyatt family was just too much, as seen when Bronson
And he's on the apron. An arm drag over the top.
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start
And as the gangster puts Xavier Walker up top,
right out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes.
things might not bode well.
Superstars are very strategic about
And
winning
Xavier Walker
because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed, and they could end up being the one.
still sitting up there, the gangster making sure
Strategy that involves a table.
he's there for good measure.
The Dudley boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also
And the gangster
over in a tables
now up there, and uh-oh.
important how or where the table is positioned.
What is this?
All that matters is that you put your
Chucking him down
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to
and leaving the table there.
they launch an attack.
Just an all-out assault
Their own momentum can put them through the table and
on the gangster.
that doesn't include
All-out assault, on Xavier Walker.
solid wood.
Xavier Walker obviously going through his matchup and a knee. And Xavier Walker, I don't think he can believe what's happening. And Xavier Walker being brought back in this ring. Xavier Walker now in the corner once again. And the gangster's setting that table up.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley boys were involved in one of the most intense
And
tables
again,
matches we've seen
putting
in
him
recent
up
memory.
top
At the
as he looks to put
2015
through the table.
The Dudleys,
And now just chugging him down.
Tommy Dreamer,
The gangster does not seem to want to use that table. Looks to taunt everybody.
flying everywhere that night. And in classic ECW fashion,
And the gangster going up top.
kendo sticks. Look at this.
The body splash.
Bigger impact.
match in 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from this second all.
And Xavier Walker with a reversal.
Was awesome in his destruction of all four members of Team Extreme.
Xavier Walker with some offense.
Focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW
And a knee drop. Another knee drop. Multiple knee drops.
destroyed anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage.
And the gangster not able to counter fast enough.
Everything he had, but the sick power of the Wyatt family was just too much, as seen when
And the gangster might want to
Bubba Ray
reverse here, but not sure what's being done in a sit-out powerbomb. What is this? Multiple punches and kicks. And Xavier Walker looks to set him up, set a table up, and it's a gangster. Slowly gets up, and then that may have been a mistake. That may have been a mistake. by Xavier Walker. And what's this? As he's got him there.
I don't know how much longer these superstars can.
And as he drags him to the thing. And what is this?
Sooner than later.
A Northern Lights suplex. Another power slam.
Just when you
And bouncing off the table.
Yeah, you don't see a slam like that very often.
And bouncing off the table, my lord. And now picking him up once again.
Pretty bit of what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt.
What is this? Once again, as he looks to put him through the table.
Oh my goodness! Unbelievable.
Making his way to the ring.
Jason Marcus technically picks up that victory. Jack Hayabusa makes his way to the ring for a singles match. And will look to pick up a victory in his first blood match against against Crimson Black, of course. Though in that last match, Jason Marcus, that midsection will be looked at by doctors. And he will be he will not compete until cleared by in-ring the doctors here at EPW. And I'll relay more info if I hear any more by the end of the night. Crimson Black making his way to the ring for his match here on EPW Destruction. Made a few appearances here on EPW Destruction, but of course here he is.
And his opponent,
Crimson Black.
Virginia, weighing in at 232 pounds, Crimson Black.
So Crimson Black making his way to the ring.
There is an absolutely big
And as you can see, we really want to pick up a victory, of course, attacking Jack Hayabusa before his match last week with the help of Triple C. And then our GM booking this first blood match, as these two competitors will be out for revenge, out for vengeance, out for blood even. So you can see he makes his way to the ring. As you can see, stand up on those ropes, posing into the air.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires,
And Jack,
and an insatiable appetite.
not able to get a good start, but Crimson Black with a decent start, but Jack with a reversal.
For this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
And onto those ropes. And sends Black flying backwards. And now a reversal.
Ooh, nasty impact.
And you can see into the corner. Crimson Black got him up on the top rope.
Open here.
And a reversal by Hayabusa.
Up
And up on the top and down, a flapjack.
what a stomp.
Obviously, Hayabusa is scheduled to face off in a handicap match, teaming with Xavier Walker, but never happening. And a body splash. And again,
Expecting a fight, and that's
another body splash.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes
Up and down.
and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned.
What is this?
Ooh!
Crimson Black going for a moonsault. And as he tells Jack to bring it. And a kick right to the chest. And a reversal.
Out of the way of that one.
And a drop kick.
Back in the ring now. This might be it. Oh, my.
And now going for a kick, but not able to connect. And now not able to connect with that one. A reversal. Spin him around and a double axe handle.
He's not looking good here. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Just face first, the DDT. A bit of a different DDT, but slamming his head into the ground and that kick to the face is where you want to target, or anywhere where you can get them cut open. And double knees to the back.
He's in trouble.
And as Crimson sets up.
Uh-oh.
This is a neck breaker.
This one's over, guys.
And a reverse, an elbow.
This could be the start of an ugly downward
Of course, I may mention Excellence and Outlaws. And a crucifix.
Bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry.
Jack Hayabusa, of course, a part of the Outlaws. And Crimson, a part of Excellence.
From the top rope.
So, of course, these are many matches that could potentially come between them. The missile drop kick.
It's marked.
Just jumping up and that the full force and a leg drop. Jack Hayabusa now got some control of this matchup. And a falling fish drop.
He's looking a little off balance. Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
And what is this?
He's absorbed.
Got him in that arm trap.
Insane.
And now a reversal.
Would have given up and walked away by now. Well, he'd be
Now another reversal and leg spin.
At least take some offense here. The good news for him is that he still appears to be in a better place than his opponent.
Now into the corner. And an enziguri.
I believe this one's over. Beautiful.
Here we go. A moonsault, a cartwheel moonsault by Hayabusa.
Head scissors applied.
And what is this? Now got him in the leg drop and a couple elbows to the head. The referee, of course, checking for blood.
Trapped now and just that.
Again, an elbow to the face. And again with that same move. And another elbow to the head. And an elbow to the back this time.
He's resilient.
And another elbow to the back.
Doing himself any long-term favors by staying
Picking him up, but now an elbow to the midsection by Black.
street right now, guys. He has got to
And Crimson got that arm trapped. Got jumped down on one knee. Look at he have a plan, but no.
Is the next to make
Couple
a mistake.
punches to the midsection.
rotating elbow drops.
And a collar and elbow tie, but been able to push him away and a kick to the kick to the face.
Do it every time.
Jumping super kick. Got him up. And a face buster. And a kick to the face.
Uh-oh.
And it's this down, up and down a cutter.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
And an uppercut. And outside we go. And of course this can go anywhere. And bouncing off
These superstars have tried everything.
into a suplex.
They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it? Belly to belly.
And face first, and that will cut open
Match in the books.
Hayabusa. And Crimson Black picks up the victory here, as you can see.
From that one.
That DDT,
Another great moment.
that neck breaker.
Here's the last piece of the puzzle.
Of course here, using the corner to cut open
Here is your
Jack, but Crimson picks up the victory.
Now that's eking out a win. These guys look like
A massive victory by Crimson as he leads another victory in this Outlaws vs Excellence for our next matchup. But what is this? Well, we've got a bit of a confrontation backstage, and this match isn't going to make it to the ring. And as Ken Woods lays out Douglas Stuart,
oh man! Gosh!
and straight into that barricade, and up and over. This match hasn't even made it to the ring.
Nailed it!
Is this up and down, over, and an elbow drop to that arm. But guys, we've got to get some security. This is obviously waiting to be told, waiting for their music.
Here it comes, Michael. You should try this once.
I don't even know if they made it to waiting on their music, because it looks like they didn't even get to their ring gear as they exchanged some heated words, and then obviously something was said,
But we all know that
and now here we are, the backstage brawl.
It doesn't get any easier when you're backstage.
And oh my god, Ken Woods just went bouncing off. Oh Lord, you see the way he went bouncing off. And a couple elbows to the midsection. And an elbow. And this is a drop kick. And into that,
what impact.
into those boxes. This is a kneeling jawbreaker. It's just up and down.
Taking some offense. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good
What is
shape.
this? Got him up. Kneeling gut buster.
Dodges a bullet there.
And again, Wade just went bouncing off.
Nailed it.
And a power slam.
I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
Oh man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taking
And a reversal.
so much punishment.
He's taking on some damage, but so is his opponent. This match can go.
Another reversal.
Lights out. DDT connects.
What is this? Picking him up. Down.
Impact. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Here he goes.
Couple punches.
You gotta believe this one's over. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
And again rolling through. Down.
Can he finish the job?
And Douglas Stuart looks to have won this backstage brawl. Thanks for watching.